Ben Moore from West Highlands United Methodist Church. It's my privilege to participate in this way by offering just a word of prayer to begin our time together. Bow your heads with me if you would. Gracious God, we are thankful for this opportunity to be together in this way to honor these folks for their service over the years. We ask that your presence would be felt by those who have gathered in the way that we can this year, and that you would continue your good work through those that we honor in this way on this day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Please repeat with me the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Ahora en español. Yo prometo libertar a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que representa una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos.
On my honor, I will do my best
سأبذل قصارى جهدي
to do my duty, to guide my country, and obey the Scout Law.
أعيد بشرفي أن أبذل كل جهدي
to help other people at all times,
جسديا مستيقظ عقليا
To keep myself physically strong.
وأن أعمل بقانون الكشاف.
Mentally awake and morally straight.
A scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful,
صادق، مخلص، نافع،
friendly, courteous, kind,
ودود، مؤدب.
thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Thank you all for joining us today for this special celebration in honor of some truly special individuals whose dedication and contributions to Scouting and our community have left a mark that will continue to influence young people in positive ways for generations to come. Those we honor today are truly remarkable, but they are in reality just a sampling of an even larger body of dedicated supporters who are helping to build and leave a legacy of service and devotion that will never be forgotten. Under normal circumstances, we would be physically gathered together to give them the honor and recognition they so respectfully deserve. We have postponed this celebration now for 7 months in hopes that our pandemic circumstances would improve such that we would be able to properly deliver the honor and recognition for their service. Unfortunately, our conditions have not improved over these past 7 months. In fact, I invite you all to continue in prayer that this pandemic situation will find resolution soon, and that our neighbors, friends, and community will find comfort and protection as the effects of this pandemic continue to ravage through our community. May God continue to strengthen and protect our frontline workers, including nurses, doctors, paramedics, and public health professionals, and all who assist them in their efforts. Throughout this pandemic, our scouts and their volunteers are to be commended for their diligent efforts to keep finding safe and creative ways to keep scouting, despite the challenges that this pandemic has imposed. With hundreds and hundreds of hours of service that they have continued to render on behalf of those in need. Continued nights that they've spent under the stars, unified as scouts under a common blanket of safety and light and hope. And many Zoom meetings that they've held that have continued to kindle the fire of friendship and fellowship and service to others which we all find so refreshing in scouting. Please join me today in honoring our Silver Beaver class of 2020 and our 188 Eagle Scouts from 2019, who together amassed over 21,000 hours of service through their leadership projects for our community. In particular, we would like to honor Samuel Jennings, Eagle Scout from Troop 703 in Pendleton, whose project was selected by the Blue Mountain Council as the Eagle Scout Project of the Year for 2019. Thank you all for all that you do for Scouting and for our community. Please enjoy today's program.
What we did was we replaced the block markers in the Olney Cemetery. Before we did that, they were just a piece of wood that was basically stuffed in the ground. And we came back and we removed each one of them and we replaced it with a metal post with a brand new sign on the front. And what that did was that instructed people on which section of the cemetery that was in. And I felt like that really helped the community because I myself, going to find block markers in the cemetery, found it really difficult. And so I feel like that helped everyone who attended the cemetery to see loved ones, helped them easier to find their gravestones.
Sam, this is the certificate for the 2020 Eagle Scout Project of the Year for Blue Mountain Council. So congratulations.
Hello, my name is Dick Steen. It is my pleasure to introduce you to BJ Weiland, who is receiving the Silver Beaver Award. BJ is a very good friend of mine. He's a retired Marine, which he and I have somewhat in common. I was also in the Air Force, so we have a military background. He is currently a deputy for the Sheriff's Department of Benton County. He's been active in that. He goes with on the Shop with a Cop field or trips for Christmas with young boys and girls. And in Scouts, he's been very active. He's been in Scouts since about 2000. He's been a Scoutmaster. He's been to Wood Badge. He's been beaded. He has also taught Wood Badge. And this year in 2020, he was going to be the Scoutmaster for that, but it was postponed. BJ's also helped me immensely in planning camporees. He planned them at first, he kept it going. He got it going so well that it's now become a council camporee. And I've taken over, but BJ has still been helping, and we're trying to continue to increase the attendance at that. BJ's a very good and extremely active scouter. He's also currently a unit commissioner, and he's gotten his commissioner keys. So BJ is a very active scouter, and it's certainly well deserved that he has earned the Silver Beaver Award.
All right. Your Silver Beaver certificate. And then as Bill Merck says, always wear your salad.
I'm Eric Valentine, former Scoutmaster of Troop 514 and current Chartered Organizational Representative. And Troop 514 is sponsored here by the First Presbyterian Church of La Grande. And it is with a great deal of pride, even paternal pride, that I make this special Silver Beaver presentation to Dr. Stephen Koza. Steve embodies what I call the 3 Ds: devotion, dedication, and discipline. Devotion to his wife Beth, his family, and to God. Discipline, the many and multiple things he's done in acquiring his dental skills and going on forward with his continuing dental education. And dedication to this scouting troop, to this community, and to this world. The pride I have in Steve is that he is an Eagle Scout from Troop 514, having received his Eagle in 1993. I have the privilege of being his Scoutmaster during the time, the years he was in the troop, having joined, he joined at age 11, went to multiple camps at Camp Merriweather, and then went on. He went through all levels of Order of the Arrow and became the Lodge Chief for the Blue Mountain Council. He attended junior leadership training and then served on staff at Camp Wallowa for junior leadership training, and also accompanied the Blue Mountain Council Jamboree Troop to Washington, D.C. to Fort A.P. Hill as an Assistant Scoutmaster in 1997. After he finished dental school and returned to LeGrand, he served as District Committee Chair. He's been on the Eagle Board of Review for decades and currently serves as the one who approves Eagle projects. For his community, he is the assistant swim coach for LeGrand High School swim team, the swim coach for Cove. He's taken the appropriate training and is an official timer of swim meets throughout the West Coast. In terms of also his world service, he served as a dentist with Global Health Outreach on several trips to China as well as to El Salvador. And he serves on numerous boards in the state of Oregon that assist in training dentists and training meeting with young potential dentists. So it is with a great deal of pride that I introduce you to Steve Koza, and his wife Beth will actually make the formal award.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm very humbled to be receiving this award, and I want to thank Eric Valentine for nominating me, and also just going way back from my scouting experience as a scout. I'm very thankful to be back part of Troop 514 as the Scoutmaster now, and continuing to give back. And it's a fun connection as where I sit on the Eagle Board, and we always encourage those boys to stay involved later on. And so here we are. It's fun to be a part of that. And I'm very grateful for those like Eric and all the other volunteers that have made scouting possible. I now have a better understanding of what goes into making this all tick, and it's very significant. So thank you. I'm humbled by it and very appreciative.
Hi, I'm Dale Pryor. I've known Ken Mosier in Crew 190 for almost 15 years now, since my son came over. His son was already out, and he was starting to just be an adult reference. He's been a good friend and mentor in the venture thing, and then just in assisting, he's provided really solid leadership and helps ground us, because sometimes some people, we get a little excited about wanting to go do something. He kind of helps ground us back to, make sure we stay safe and stay within the parameters of what our program's supposed to be. He's always a good cheer, when we're on outings and stuff. Even when everybody's kind of miserable, he helps us keep our spirits up. Being a geologist, he's our orienteering and map guy, so for all the trips. He's the one that has the fancy software and provides all the maps. I knew him a little bit when my sons were younger in scouting. I wasn't involved in crew, but he was a neighbor, and so I had a number of interactions there. That got me turned on to Crew 190 when my kids were old enough. I think he's a really good asset to the community, to our crew. He's been an invaluable asset to the crew. It's my honor actually to recognize Ken with this Silver Beaver Award. Nobody deserves it more, I don't think. He's really been a strong supporter of the scouting program, the Venture Crew program, and a really good ambassador for that.
So Ken, I'm presenting you here with the Silver Beaver Award
Thank you.
and your medal.
Well, thanks. It's a real honor to receive this award. I appreciate the recognition from the council, not local, national, and I'm honored with the ability to have helped train Scouts in Wilderness Adventure activities over the last 20 plus years. Thank you.
I'm Rex Thompson. I've observed Kyle ever since he joined Troop 126 as a scout, and he's maintained his scouting at the same time that he was a player in the Kamiakin High School football team. He excelled as a scout, and he completed his Eagle rank while doing so. One of my best impressions of Kyle was his presentation on a historical speech for Citizenship in the Nation Merit Badge. He repeated excerpts from Franklin D. Roosevelt's Pearl Harbor Day speech about the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. He had studied the history, learned the intonations and timing of Roosevelt's speech, and he nailed the history. But not surprisingly, he's near completing his bachelor's degree. He's already completed it now. When I wrote this, he was near completing it, and with a major in history. Whenever I'm presenting Citizenship in the Nation to Scouts at the Merit Badge Extravaganza, I ask Kyle to come in the classroom and present the speech as an example for the Scouts. He does it just like he did the day he passed Citizenship in the Nation. Kyle has played an integral part in the planning and execution of the Merit Badge Extravaganza ever since Troop 126 has taken on the task. He traveled from Ellensburg to participate in the work whenever necessary, and was always there for the presentation, even while he was in college. Between college attendance and pursuit of his degree, he's participated in coaching football gratis in the Kennewick High Schools. This is one example of his community service. In every aspect of my association with Kyle is evidence that he is living up to the principles of the Scout Oath and Law. His commitment to scouting and community service give promise of his continuing as a volunteer to bring scouting to many youths, as he has to the some 3,000 participants in the Merit Badge Extravaganza, and his volunteer work with high school football. He has my hearty recommendation for this award, and I'm proud to present to you Mr. Kyle Davis.
Kyle, I'd like to present you this award on behalf of the local council, BSA, something you've earned.
And I get the honor of presenting you with your Silver Beaver medal. Congratulations on behalf of the local council and on behalf of your mom.
Congratulations indeed. Good job, Kyle.
Thank you. I'd like to say that I'm deeply surprised and honored to receive this award. I hope my achieving this award will help the younger generation of Scouters go forward with their goals, and I'd like to say thank you to the district and council for their support.
I've known Bill since my first outing with Troop 228 as a dad. Bill was leading a backpacking trip up to Oregon Butte back in August of 2013. I learned then, and have seen since, that Bill is the quintessential Scouter. I cannot think of anyone more deserving of this honor. You are always quick to step in whenever you are needed and always do whatever task needed with a smile and a great attitude. You take being an Eagle Scout seriously and live up to all that means every day. As you continue your time in scouting, I pray you continue to have the same amazing impact on people that you have been having. Bill, congratulations on being awarded the Silver Beaver.
I would like to present you with your certificate for the Silver Beaver Award.
Thank you.
And I'll present you with the Silver Beaver Award.
Again, I want to thank all of you for all you do to help keep Scouting strong as we navigate this challenging time. May your prayers include a special petition for Scouting's legacy, that it may continue strong as we blossom out of these unprecedented challenges, for the benefit of future generations who will need Scouting like never before. Thank you for your service. Stay safe and stay healthy, and may this holiday season be especially memorable for you and your families as you continue along the Scouting trail. And may God bless us, everyone.